Hello, thank you for joining me. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. Today I'm going to look at the Gendron Tarot, or Gendron Tarot, depending on how you want to pronounce it. It's by Melanie Gendron, published by US Game Systems Inc. The box that had these cards in disappeared a long time ago. Not even sure what actually happened to it, but it's a 78 card deck with an instruction leaflet. So first of all, we've got a advertisement, and then this one here. I am that which emanates beauty and all manner of life, moon, dancing stars, abundant earth, oceans, depth to match my heart. I pierce the void and multiply variety innumerable. I am love without condition, for I am all that is. Every act of love celebrates my spirit. I am guidance, sanctuary, your highest self. I am the way home. Hear my call. Come to me, for we've been separate only in dreams. Ah, it's nice, isn't it? That's lovely. That's the back of the cards. It's a bit cosmic, shall I say? It's a bit cosmic. Can you see that? Let's bring it a bit closer. Bit of a, you got butterfly there. Patterns, butterflies, and that there I think it's another butterfly, but it's almost like angel's wings as well. Yeah, it's the same butterfly, but it's just upside down. So you don't know whether you've got the cards upside down or upright. There you go. Alright, so that's the advertisement. This is the leaflet that comes with the pack. Okay, so this is your bog standard leaflet. Let me just move them out of the way a minute. This is your bog standard leaflet that you get with most decks in boxes. So it gives you a little bit about Melanie Gendron. So I apologise if I'm saying the name wrong. So I'm not sure if it's Gendron or Gendron. So you've got a little bit, well, an introduction there about what the cards mean to her. You've got the meanings of the cards. So here's the Fool. You've got the Hebrew letter, the planet that rules it. You've got the animals that are on there, symbolism as well. And you've got the meaning both upright and reversed. The same again with the other major arcana. And just have a look through. So that's the major arcana. Then when you come to the minor arcana, it gives you a little bit about the suit of swords there. You've got energy, astrology, element, direction, totem, animals. There's the Queen of Swords, so she puts Queen first, the King second. So the female comes first with this deck. It's based on feminine elements. So with each of the minor arcana, you've got upright and reversed meaning. Suited ones, there you've got a little bit of information about the wands as well. Yeah, just go to the back of this. Reading the cards. So if you're new to tarot, it gives you a little bit of information about preparing some sample questions that you might like. There you've got a sample spread that you could try out. It tells you what card is which. You've got the Celtic Cross again, which is quite a common spread. You've got some information about various books or further reading if you want to do anything like that, and a little bit of space to put any notes that you might have. Okay, so that is the little leaflets. It comes in English. I'm presuming that if you buy the deck in a different country, the instruction manual may be in your language, but this one is English because I bought it in the UK. Right, so let's have a look at the cards. Not embossed, so if you want to draw around them, you can. There's a border around the card, so if you want to cut that border out, you can do. As I say, that's the back of the cards. Cardstock. I think that is the general cardstock. They're quite sturdy. They're not too bad. I mean, you could bend them if you went a bit too far, but obviously if you're looking after your cards, they should last you for a while. I mean, you can see from the edges there, they're not pristine white. I have used them quite a lot, these cards. They are very nice cards. So let me show you. This is the major arcana. So there's the Fool, almost like an indigenous warrior type person there, and the Wolf rather than a dog. And you've got water there, but it's almost like a cosmic feel as well, but these drops are like water. Okay, so then you've got the Magus, or the Magician as he's often called. And I think on both of those, it's almost like a female figure rather than a male figure than it looks in some cards. Okay, so you've got the Magician. Nice colours as well. As you can see, there's quite a lot of different colours used in the cards. There's the High Priestess, and very much like a crystalline feature there. The Empress and the Emperor. That's quite a nice card. Doesn't feel so authoritarian, I don't think. Feels a bit nicer than some of the other decks. The Hierophant. Almost, I'm feeling almost like an Indian feel there. You know, in Asia, India. And the Lovers. They've got a bit of a glossy feel as well, these cards have. Let's see, Chariot, Strength, Hermit. The pictures, the designs of the cards are not, spider there, they're not sort of in your face, are they? They're very, it's almost as though in the picture, the cards, the picture itself stands back. I'm not really sure how to describe that properly. It's the Hanged one. Whereas when you've got some decks like this picture of the Hangman is right there in the card, fills up the whole card, whereas there it's just a small part. I quite like that one, transition instead of death. I do think that it's a transition to another part of life, not a complete death, not an end. And Temperance, the Deceiver instead of the Devil. Not quite sure how people would like the dog face. I'm more of a cat person, but I like dogs as well. A lot of my friends like dogs, so I'm not sure how the dog face would go down with people, but let me know in the comments section below what you think of that one. The Tower, so like the Houses of Parliament. Yeah, they should definitely come down. The Star, the Moon, Sun, and Judgment, and the Universe. Again, a lot of feminine features, as I say, in these as well, and it's almost like a photograph that has been used in those two cards. If I bring them up a bit, it might be a little bit blurred. I'm not sure whether you can see those. But that's the major arcana. So let me just show you the minor arcana, and this is the wands. Okay, so you've got the child. Not sure if I like that one, but anyway, that's that one. That's C2. You've got the number at the top. Doesn't give you any words or anything like that, like some of the decks do. It just gives you the actual number. And yeah, I'm not too keen on some of the colours used in this one. A lot of browns, a lot of oranges, but they're a little bit dull. And here we've got the faces, don't look like photos at all. These faces look definitely like pictures, drawn paintings. Now here we get the photos, and I've got these the wrong way around. That should be that way in this deck. So there's the prince, princess, king, and the queen. So those are the wands. Here's the swords. A bit of an Egyptian look. He looks a bit like pictures I've seen of McGregor Method. Look him up if you're not sure. He's in the Golden Dawn. I've got a few decks where the faces look like photos rather than pictures, and I have to say that it does put me off a little bit, but that's just me. You know, if you use a deck where it's photos for people's faces, like there for instance, maybe you enjoy them, maybe it's something that you prefer. Prince, princess, the king and the queen. So those are the swords. At least these don't look too bad, do they? So that's the 8. She's sitting behind the swords, but she doesn't look too bad. That's 9. Obviously worried. 10. She could knock them out of the way if she wanted. They don't look as forbidding as some sword cards in other decks do. Look a bit more gentle. So these are cups. These are sort of a lilac colour. That's the ace. Yeah, you see these colours on the minor arcana, they look a bit wishy-washy to me as well. I think that's why I don't use them that often. I have used them quite a few times to do readings with. You can see from the actual colour, I think a bit grubby on the sides. But I do prefer bright colours and lots of colour. And look at this, I've put them the wrong way again. Bad, isn't it? There we go. Okay, so the last suit of the minor arcana is Pentacles. There you go, there's the Ace. That one looks a bit like a panto costume, doesn't it? It's a bit of a weird one. There seems to be a lot of influences on these as well. You've got the Egyptian, you've got sort of Far Eastern, Indian, you got North American, native North American. There seems to be a lot of influences from around the world. And done it again. Done it on all of them, haven't I? There you go. Page or Prince, Princess, the King, and the Queen. So this is the Gendron Tarot, or Gendron Tarot. Let me know what you think of them in the comments section below. Let me know if you use them. And click like, click subscribe as well if you'd like to see some more of my decks or readings, because I do readings as well. And thank you for joining me today. That's my little bag that I've got them in. And I'll catch you next time. Okay, take care then. Bye bye.